How's it going, everyone? I'm coming back at you with episode number 2 of the 4-hour build challenge. Me and 4 other top creators have a challenge to build an insane point of interest chosen at random with a fully functional game mode built in under 4 hours. In this video, you will get a unique look into professional builders' perspective, and I will go in depth on the whole process of building a game mode and mechanics. Spoiler alert, it's an insane 1v1 game mode with all the newest tech, and it's built on a naval fleet backdrop. It's so sick. Do not want to miss this. Let's go.
Immature gamer.
Before we get into the build, please hit that like button. It really goes a long way. I appreciate you. Now on to the video. The theme that was chosen at random this week was a US battleship. Of course, we couldn't just stick with one ship, so we decided to build a naval fleet with an aircraft carrier, a destroyer, and a futuristic combat ship with a 1v1 game mode in the center. It's really insane. Maka Makes took on the aircraft carrier, Stormhawk and Mustard built the destroyer, and Shride built a futuristic combat ship. It's really cool. Instead of me telling you about their builds, you should go watch their perspectives. You can go check out each creator's point of view from their YouTube channel. Links to their channel will be in the description and the pinned comments. Make sure you go visit all of their channels. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss their point of view. I was tasked with building the mechanics for a 1v1. I wanted to deck this thing out to the max with all the bells and whistles, but only had 4 hours to build it and had to be realistic. This 1v1 arena is equipped with a setting selector, a loadout generator, automatic fall and max height reset with an early warning tattletale system, auto build reset, instant player reset, and an automated 1v1 starter gate that automatically resets. First mechanic I created was the loadout generator. This mechanic lets you cycle through your loadout, and at a press of a button, it will give you the weapons and health you selected. First, I had Maka make me a pedestal to place all the item spawners on. These are used just for a visual aid. Then I placed the exact same weapons in the same order onto an item granter that were connected to the same channel as the item spawners to cycle the weapons. I then installed the buttons that you would press to cycle each weapon or health type. Last step was to install the 2 buttons that will either give you a loadout or give everyone in the island the same loadout. Next, I set up the setting selector. I set up 2 of the most popular 1v1 game settings. First one was no fall damage, unlimited ammo, and unlimited mats. That's also the default when you spawn in. And the other setting is fall damage, normal mats, and normal ammo. This setting will also disable the mutator zone that will reset you if you fall, and it will also enable a clear barrier. This setting will also make it so you can walk around the island and visit all the other ships and just look at everything. Next, I started setting up the 1v1 start area. I had Maka make me a 1v1 ramp that matched the theme. I then started creating the automatic 1v1 gate drop mechanic that takes 2 players to activate it before it will drop the bar, signaling the 1v1 start. I also set it up so it auto resets itself after 3 seconds and it reappears. If you actually want to see a step-by-step guide on how I created this mechanic, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. I'm going to be making an in-depth guide on how to create these mechanics and more very soon on this channel. Next, I had to set up the auto build and player reset mechanic after a build battle is complete. The mechanic uses a mutator zone, spawn pads, and teleporters. If a player is killed, they spawn on a spawn pad, which sends a signal from the pad to send the player to a teleporter located on the 1v1 ramp. This mechanic also sends a signal for a mutator device to enable, which for the lack of a better term, grabs the winner and moves them to a different teleporter on the opposite side of the 1v1 ramp. That same signal is sent to an explosive device, which is located on top of the 1v1 ramp that will explode and destroy all your previous builds. This map has a total of 25 build resets before the round will end and start a new round and give you 25 more. To create the build reset, I had to set up a daisy chain of trigger devices that will enable and disable to the next explosive device after each trigger. The next step, I set up the auto fall and auto height reset, out of bounds reset, and early out of bounds warning HUD. This mechanic is very easy to set up. You just need 2 mutator zones. I set up one 50x50 mutator zone inside of a 60x60 mutator zone. The inside mutator will signal when leaving to a HUD device to let the player know they are approaching the auto reset. The outside mutator zone, when a player leaves its boundaries, it will transmit a signal to a teleporter and move the players back to the 1v1 starter box. That completed the 1v1 mechanics. The last step was to set up the spawn area and auto spawn spectate mechanic for spectators. Due to time constraints, I couldn't set up a spectate area, so to ensure the auto reset works, I can't have other spectators roaming around. So I set up a spawn system that will allow the first 2 players that enter the map to fight, and the remaining players will die immediately and be forced to spectate. To set this up, I just had to set up 2 normal spawn pads. Once a player spawns in, they're teleported to the starting area. The rest of the players spawn in and are given 1 life from a class selector, and then teleported to a death volume and killed, and now they're spectating. That completes the mechanics for this build. It was a lot of fun. In total, this took me just around 4 hours to complete. It would have taken much longer if I didn't have any knowledge of how to create these mechanics, obviously. I hope this video helped you guys out and give you kind of an insight on the whole build process and how it works, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Here's the map code if you guys want to check it out. Do not forget to go visit Mustard Plays, Maka Makes, Stride, and Stormhawk's channel to see their side of the builds. They are all very talented creators and documented their parts of this build and made an awesome video showing that. Links to their channels in the description and pinned comments. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you check out episode 1 if you missed it. We built an insane box fight alternating Zone Wars map on the Great Sphinx of Giza backdrop. Link to that will be in the top right of your screen. Alright guys, it's your favorite time. It's the sellout portion of the video. If you guys would like to support me, please use code Immature at checkout. I really appreciate it. If you don't use my code, then please make sure you are using someone else's. It really helps out a lot. I want to tell you all about my brand new Discord server called Creative Juice. This server is for Fortnite creators to interact, promote, help, test your maps, and discuss all things creative. You can get all kinds of help on your maps, meet other creators, and get advice from some of the best creators in the biz. I'll have a link to that in the description below. If you aren't following me on Twitter or Instagram, what are you waiting for? I post almost daily, and that is where I announce my creator map showcase and fixing creator map stream, where I show off all of your awesome creations. Or if you're having trouble, I can give you a hand live. I also post updates on all my maps, and the best way to get a hold of me is on my Twitter at ImmatureGamerX and on Instagram at Immature_gamer. Links in the description. That is going to do it for today's video. Thanks for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment. I try and read all comments and reply to them. Go ahead and press that like button. It really goes a long way. And of course, if you want to see some more videos like this, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Also, please leave a comment on what type of videos you would like to see more of on this channel. All right, make someone's day. I hope you all have a great week, and that is it for this video. I'm Immature Gamer, and I'm out. If you made it to the end of the video right, whoa, that wasn't a fart, in the comment section. You guys are awesome. Later. Hey, you're still here? Thank you so much for watching the whole video. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, please press that like button. It goes a long way, I'm serious. And while I'm sitting here begging for likes, press that subscribe button. It would really mean the world to me. All right, I'm really leaving this time. Hope you have a great day.